Hello everyone, welcome back to the Jerome Strickland channel. I'd like to welcome everybody back. I'm not going to be talking very loud and all of that because there's so many people out here today. I mean, it is unbelievably, it's a Sunday, it's an unbelievable amount of people out here today. It's just like one big family reunion out here. I see all races, I see all genders, all nationalities out here, all ages, out here just enjoying themselves, enjoying nature. And so, in all of this may have been the silver lining. People are fishing, people are out on their boats. It's just a good, high vibrational day. And that's what I mean. People are getting it. They're getting it. They're starting to understand it's getting out in nature and getting with family and going out with people that you love and that you resonate with and all of this. So I'm back out here in nature with another video. It's a lot of family gatherings. This is graduation time too, so a lot of people are getting together for that. A lot of people have graduated in a lot of people's families. So if you graduated or if you have somebody in your family that's graduated, that's a milestone. You have reached a great milestone, and you have many more milestones. So I just wanted to say that, and I hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves. And I'm out here. I love getting close to waterfalls because there's something about the sound of a waterfall that's so relaxing. Yes, but I guess y'all wonder what I'm gonna talk about today. Well, I'm back here in the nature trail enjoying it. It's cool, clean, fresh air. And yes, I'm enjoying it. Let me make sure I level out my camera so y'all can get this great scenery. I want y'all to share in this too. I want to not only share in my thoughts, but I want to share in this scenery. Yeah. I don't know if it's a way to do it, but if y'all could send pictures to my video or something, show me how you went out in nature. And some of you people live in great places where there's a lot of great nature trails. And all this is just a matter of getting out there and finding it. So the nature trails is out there. And if you get out there and really look, you can find great places to walk. So yeah, I wanted to say that. Like I said, there's a lot of people out here today. So we'll be talking kind of low. Yeah, look at that water out there. Look at that big old log, like it got trapped on the waterfall right there. But I won't get to the subject at hand. I just wanted to, do my little introduction and wish everybody and hope everybody's having a good day. Look at all the people out here. A lot of people are out here truly enjoying nature. But I want to talk about life and death is in the power of the tongue. We're going to talk about life and death is in the power of the tongue. Did you know that life and death, prosperity and abundance, or poverty and lack is literally in the power of your tongue? The tongue is a two-edged sword, meaning it can slice both ways. It can bless you or it can curse you. It can help you or it can hurt you. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. And also, when I talk about the power of the tongue, it could be what you are speaking or what someone is speaking to you or what someone is speaking over you. If someone is speaking life over you, that's a good thing. Don't allow or do not accept when somebody speaks death over you. Only allow people to speak life over you. Speak blessing over you. And if you can't find nobody to speak life over you, you speak life over yourself. Yes. You speak prosperity over yourself. You speak abundance over yourself. You don't need someone else to speak into your life. You speak into your own life. And whatever you're going through right now, whatever you're dealing with in life, you have to stay focused on that You stay focused on the power, the true power of everything. It is power that makes things move. What is the true power of everything? Where is the true power in everything? In the tongue. In the tongue. So I want all the light beings out there. Speak nothing but life to yourself. Speak nothing but life and abundance into your life. Speak nothing but that. Regardless of what you're going through, regardless of what you see around you, regardless of whatever it is that's going on. The power to change your reality, the power to hold a positive reality is literally what you say. Now I'm gonna give you an example about a lot of this. You know how some companies or organizations, they be trying to merge or whatever, and think, well, I thought that was a snake right there. Look at that. It made me jump. But anyway, you know how companies and, you know, they try to merge, you know, they try to, for whatever reason, they try to merge. They go into this place called a conference room. It's where they negotiate the merger. So, while they're in this conference room and they're negotiating the merger, hopefully, sooner or later, they will come to an agreement. Now imagine it like this. Your conscious mind, hold on, I got some people crossing my path. So, but y'all, for right now, y'all just enjoy this nature. A lot of people out here walking their children and everything. And it's really good. See, look at that scenery over there. But I'm gonna get back to the subject in a minute. So I just want to talk to y'all about a few things. Yeah, it's really nice out here today. But hold on a minute, y'all. Just hang on a minute. I'm gonna get back to the subject at hand. It's just so many people out here today enjoying this beautiful weather. It's really nice. It's a little warm, but once you get on the nature trail and get in the shady spot, it's really very cool out here. So, how y'all doing? All right. Enjoy. You too. So I'm getting ready to cross the street here. This lady's gonna stop for me. Thank you. So I'm headed to the nature trail, y'all. Y'all know me. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. Jerome Strickland and the Strickland Nation. Yes. I gotta think up a nickname. So I'm headed back to the nature trail and going down a little walkway here. But I also want to get back to what I was talking about. Hold on, I got some more people coming. Y'all hang on a minute, I'm gonna get to it. I just gotta be what they call discreet. So yeah, I just enjoy this great scenery. I gotta watch where I'm going. These stairs are steep. How y'all doing? All right. So, yeah. Going down these stairs. When I get to the bottom of these stairs, I should be able to start back talking. But back to what I was saying. Imagine two organizations, groups, they want to do a merger, and they're inside this conference room, and they, look at that. I'm sorry, I gotta show y'all this. Anyway, they're inside this conference room, and so they finally come to an agreement. And the agreement is this. When they come to an agreement, think of the agreement or the two organizations in the conference room as your conscious and your subconscious. Once they come to an agreement, the deal is done. It is made into reality. So that is what I want to talk to y'all about. I want to show y'all some more scenery out here. You see your tongue or your voice, your frequency and your vibration is the conference room. And your conscious and your subconscious is the two organizations. And once they come to an agreement, it is made reality. What do I mean? Hope I didn't lose none of y'all. You see, the tongue is literally in between the conscious and the subconscious. So when you speak something, it comes from your conscious mind. And it also is in agreement with your subconscious mind. So the best way to merge the conscious and the subconscious is to speak it. And that is the conference room of your reality. Once you get your conscious mind and your subconscious mind to agree, then it is made into a reality. How do you get them to agree? Well, by speaking it. This is what he talks, and there's where the agreement is made between the conscious and the subconscious through the word. This is why they say, life and death is in the power of the tongue. This is where the conscious and the subconscious meet. This is where the conscious and the subconscious meet. And the agreement is made that we are going to bring this into reality. The conscious mind is sort of like the captain of the ship. The subconscious mind is like the engineer. It takes both of them to cause movement. And so when you speak things into existence, you are basically showing an agreement with the conscious and the subconscious mind. Between the conscious and the subconscious mind. So I'm trying to step over these rocks, y'all. I'm not very. So yeah. So the conscious and the subconscious mind, to bring it into reality, your tongue or your voice, your frequency and your vibration is the conference room. And they bring them both into agreement. And once, like the two organizations that agree, one organization most of the time is actually bigger than the other. And one organization may be getting ready to go belly up. So they need to merge with somebody to stay afloat. Look at that waterfall, y'all. That's beautiful, isn't it? And so in order to stay afloat, they have to merge with another company. So once they merge, both of their companies will implement their expertise into the company. And so once they do this, now you got a huge company. Just say, for example, a small phone carrier merges with Verizon. And so, look at that, y'all. So when a small phone carrier, let me step over these rocks. So when a small phone carrier merges with a large phone carrier, the overall company is bigger, and they can create and do more and strengthen the company. Both companies become strengthened. Your reality becomes strengthened for what you want by bringing your subconscious and your conscious mind into agreement. And once they are in agreement, That's where the magic takes place. That is where the magic takes place. So, back to what I was saying with the life and death is in the power of the tongue. You start speaking nothing but life over your life. Once you start speaking life over yourself on a constant basis, regardless of what anybody else is saying, because some people will say things and you start doing the right things and making the right moves while you speaking life over yourself. So many people up until this point have spoke death over their life by the things that they've came into agreement. Their subconscious mind is the engineer. He's down in the engine room. He don't know what's really going on up in the wheelhouse. He's just taking orders. So look at that. Let me go down through here. So when he gets an order from his conscious mind, he just makes it a reality. Oh, how y'all doing? So look at this, y'all. So he just makes it a reality. And so, yeah. And so your tongue, when you start speaking things into your life, this is how you make the thing into a reality. It's very easy to help your life, and it's equally as easy to hurt your life. It's very easy to do good for yourself, and it's very easy to do bad for yourself. And it's all in the power of the tongue. So many of you should simply begin to speak good over your life. Speak blessing over your life. Not cursing, but blessing. No matter the circumstances. And if you say something enough times and you mean it, it will begin to seep down into your subconscious. It will begin to trickle down into your subconscious. But you gotta say it enough times. You gotta get in the habit of saying it. This is what you must do. And once you do that, that's a wolf. This is like a wolf right there, don't it? Once you do that, I'm gonna take the easy way back up. Once you do that, you begin to transform your life. You begin to transform your reality. I'm trying to find a good place to sit. It's a nice, shady, cool spot right here. Yeah. How about that? I'll sit over. See if I can find me a nice, cool spot over here. Anyway, that's what it's about. Shaping your own reality. Until this point, the water is so inviting. Up until this point, you have, shaped your reality without even knowing it. So you must be careful how you speak. Always be conscious of how you're speaking. Always be aware of how you are speaking. And if you catch yourself speaking anything negative over your life, catch yourself and stop yourself and reverse it. prosperity, abundance, a great life is actually very easy. It's very easy. And it's all in the power of the tongue. Life, if you want to live a great life, regardless of what appears to be going on, you just simply start speaking it. Not just in affirmation, but in everything. That's all you have to do. Once you start doing that, it may take time. You have to just keep doing it. It has to become a lifestyle. It has to become a way of life. And that type of thing. And so once it becomes a way of life, you begin to transform your life. Because I don't know anybody in their right mind that just wants to have a bad life. Everybody wants to have a good life. Everybody wants things to go right for them. Everybody wants things to go good for them. And so, yeah. So once you understand this, that it's all about how you speak. It's all about how you speak. So many people are having good lives right now. And guess what? They spoke that life. They spoke that life into existence. They've literally spoke their life, a good life for themselves, into existence. Not to say they don't get frustrated. Not to say they don't slip up. And sometimes, hold on. Oh! You don't slip up and sometimes say something negative, but the majority of their words are speaking life. And that's what it's all about. Speaking life to yourself. Speaking life over your life. And speaking good things over yourself on a constant basis. I know this may seem very elementary to some people. I know this may seem very elementary to some people, but the thing is, sometimes we have to be reminded. We have to be reminded of elementary things. Sometimes we have to go back to kindergarten in the first grade and the second grade and be told elementary things, simple things, and things like that. Life, a good life, is very easy. It's not that hard. Once you find out where the power of a great life is, and the power of a great life, or the power of a not great life, is literally in the conference room. Your mouth is the conference room between your conscious and your subconscious. Think of your mouth as think of your conscience as one organization, and think of your subconscious as another organization, and think of your mouth as the conference room. And so they come into agreement in the conference room. And how do they come into agreement? By speaking the right things. And once they've shaken hands and signed the contracts, you see, your mouth is where the contract gets signed. And so that's where, hold on a minute. It's a rocky terrain out here. I can imagine trying to ride a bike down through here. It's a very rocky terrain. So, yeah. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? But anyway, yeah. So think of your mouth as the conference room. Think of your subconscious and your conscious mind as the two organizations coming together to make an agreement. And think of your tongue as the pen that signs the contract. Once the contracts have been signed, how y'all doing? All right. Some steep step right here. Once the contracts have been signed, then it's a done deal. Only thing left is to go out and make it happen. So, yeah, that's the only thing left. So think of it like that. How y'all doing? All right. The only thing left is to go out and make it happen. So, I didn't get into my conspiracy stuff today, but I did want to talk about this because, just a second, y'all. How y'all doing? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. And so think of it that way. If you think of it that way, you will begin to see how it can happen. Oh, yeah. How you doing? And once it happens, and the ball starts rolling on it, you'll be like, wow, this really works. And I'm telling y'all, it really works. Think of your conscious and your subconscious coming together in the conference room called your mouth. And imagine your tongue as the pen that signs the contract. And once the contract's been signed, it's a done deal. If they don't come to an agreement, and if it's a bad deal, guess what? It's gonna create a bad reality. There have been bad deals made in conference room. See, not every time two companies or two organizations go into a conference room, it doesn't always manifest into a good deal. What causes a manifest into a bad deal is when the two organizations can't come to agreement. One's trying to get more than the other. But I think it should be a perfect balance between conscious and subconscious. They both have their purpose. So, how you doing? And once they are on the same page and they both have in agreement for the same thing, so, and it creates the reality. I got something I want to say. I got a thought I want to get out, tell y'all, but like I said, it's a lot of people out here today. It's an unbelievable amount of people out here today. I don't know what's going on, but how y'all doing?
Peace.
Oh, thank you. So, what was I finna say? I forgot that quick. But I was finna say this. I can't remember what I was about to say. But anyway, the tongue. I was gonna say it like this. Once they get on the same page or in agreement for whatever, and the tongue speaks it into existence. And once it is spoken into existence, it's just, hold on, this little boy playing hide and go seek something. So, how y'all doing? All right, all right. It is an awful lot of people out here today, and rightfully so. It should be. This is a good thing. People are getting out here with their families and having a great time, spending intimate moments with one another, enjoying one another's company. And see, I want my subscribers, I want myself, I want my children, I want my mother, I want my father, I want everybody to have a great life. It's time for us to step into that what they call Age of Aquarius, or the new heaven and the new earth. You see, they're both one and the same. When somebody say new heaven and new earth, they're talking about the Age of Aquarius. And I think there are forces out there that don't want to see the Age of Aquarius come about. But if everyone starts speaking life, you can't kill a word. Think about that for a minute. You can't kill a word. Once the word goes out into the universe, it will not return void, whether you speak in positive or negative. So if you speak positive over your life, you speak positive and life over your children, it will not return void. If you speak negative over your life, you speak negative over your children, it will not return void. So I say this, life and death is truly, unequivocally in the power of the tongue. It's not in the power of the government. It's not in the power of these spiritual beings. It's not in the power. They want you to think they got power. They want to pretend like they got all this power and they can do all this stuff and they can mess you up some kind of way. They can't mess you up. As long as you speaking the right things, you cannot be messed up. The only thing that can mess you up is you. When you start getting worried, start getting in fear, start getting in anger and hatred, and all of these negative frequencies. And then when you get in a negative frequency, guess what? It's going to spill out your mouth. And once it starts spilling out your mouth, you now are spiraling down into a negative reality. But if you are in a high frequency, love, joy, peace, long suffering, all these high frequency words, once you're in a high frequency, it's going to start spilling out of your mouth. And the reality is going to transform. It's just like a movie reel being played. Whatever movie you put on the reel, some of y'all old enough to remember the reel movie projectors, where one reel is put on the back of the movie projector. It goes through, a little track, and then it goes down into the light, where the light expands what's on the movie reel onto the screen, and it does that until it goes back up to the empty reel. And that's the life of the movie. And that's just like your life. Your life is a movie reel. And whatever reel you put on the movie projector, that's the movie that's going to get played on the screen. And so it has a picture and audio. And all I'm saying here today is put the right movie, put the right reel on the movie projector. And you do this by visualizing. You do it by visualizing and speaking. Your tongue is like a pen. It signs the contract between your conscious and your subconscious. So I speak life over myself. I speak life over my subscribers. I speak life over you. You're not gonna have a good life. You are having a good life. I speak life over my children. I speak life over my mother. I speak life over my community. I speak life over all the light beings that are out there. You don't have to struggle. Just speak life. Somebody might say this. I hear what you're saying about all this life speaking stuff, but when I look around, all I see is negativity. All I see is poverty. All I see is people, struggling. What I want to say to that is give it time. Just give it time. Keep doing it. Nothing, I don't know anything that just comes overnight. Very rarely do something just come overnight. It takes time. It takes consistency. It's not a push button all of a sudden thing. It's not a push button all of a sudden thing. It has to become a lifestyle. It has to become a way of life. Speaking life is a way of life. Because when I was younger, without knowing it, I used to speak a lot of negativity over my life. I used to speak a lot of negative things over my life. But once I learned this valuable lesson about life and death is in the power of the tongue, I stopped speaking negativity and stuff like that over my life. I started speaking life over my life. I started speaking life to myself. And once I started doing that, it didn't change overnight. My life didn't change overnight. But my life is good right now. My life is good right now. I'm not, I'm not rich and I don't have all this materialistic stuff like that, but I got enough. I got things that I like. I got things that I get compliments all the time on my pickup truck. I love just going out there, doing stuff like that. I'm going to show y'all my pickup truck one day. Y'all might have seen it in one of my videos. It's the black Dodge. I think y'all seen it in a couple of videos. Anyway, so I do stuff. Find you a hobby that you like, that makes you feel good. And just lay in your bed before you go to sleep and speak life. When you first wake up in the morning, speak life. When you look at your children, even when they're acting bad, speak life over them. Then correct them. But speak life. No matter what your children is doing. Speak life to yourself. If you don't like your job, speak life. Speak life, speak life, speak life. And your life will begin to change. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. You write your reality by your tongue. Your tongue is the pen. Your mouth is the conference room between your conscious and your subconscious. Yes. So I just wanted to let y'all know that today. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this great scenery. I like to not only put information out, I like to bring y'all out in nature with me. And it's very relaxing. It almost feels like y'all are here with me. And we all walking through these nature trails, breathing this good fresh air. Some of you can't get out in nature for whatever reason. Just pretend that you're here with me and speak life, and soon you will physically be there. Think of yourself as already there. Wherever you are, wherever you want to go in life, whatever you want to be in life. I still got some places I want to go and some things I want to be. Don't think of yourself trying to get there. Think of yourself as already there. Yes. And once you do that, I'm getting ready to end this video because I see a family coming down the nature trail there. So I might get past them before I end it. And once you do that, yes. Once you do that, hold on a minute, y'all. How y'all doing?
Have you get in
Sir? Huh?
Did you get in here?
Yeah, it goes forever back there. You can walk forever just about. How y'all doing? So,
Ellie.
excuse me. How you doing?
Oh,
They look like some Filipinos. It's nice though. You see, you got all kinds back here. You got blacks, white. But everybody loves their family. I've seen families since I've been walking. I've seen families of every race. I've seen ages, and they all had one thing in common. They had love in their eyes. They had peace in their eyes. They don't want to fight. They don't want to be sick. They don't want to hurt. They don't want to see their loved ones hurt. They want the best for their family. That's what I saw walking through this nature trail today. All kinds that want to love and be loved and want to have just a good, peaceful life. So then why don't we have a good, peaceful life? We've been put into a low frequency and low vibration. We've been put asleep. Some people think that vaccine is going to put us back to sleep, remanipulate our DNA, but I don't want to get into that right now. I need to go on and end this video because I've been on here almost 40 minutes. But I want to thank everybody for coming to my video. I just want to thank everybody. And y'all remember, speak life into your life. Speak good into your life. Speak truth into your life. Speak love into your life. Speak abundance and prosperity. Speak happiness, not only over your own life, speak it over your children. As much as you are tempted to speak negativity over someone, not only you are speaking negativity over them, you're speaking negativity over yourself. And so, resist the temptation to do that. I want to leave y'all with some good footage before I close this video. So I'm almost back to the edge of the water up here. Once I get up here, I'll end the video like that. So I think that's a good way to end it, right? I'm coming out, people are coming in. And I'm gonna take a breather, and I'm gonna get on back to my car. So, hold on, let me see. I'm almost there, y'all. Hold on a minute. Well, think of your mouth as the conference room. Think of your tongue as the pen. And your conscious and your subconscious as the two organizations coming together to create a beautiful reality. Yes. So many families are back here today. So many families are back here today. I'm gonna leave y'all with this good scenery right here. I'm gonna end this video. Oh, that's all right. I'm gonna end. I just wanna leave them with this good scenery. I'm gonna leave them with this good scenery right here. Yeah, it is. Gotta be careful where you're walking though. You trip over some of these rocks out here. All right, y'all, I'm out. Y'all enjoy the day, and I'll see y'all next time. God bless.